right, I think we're on. Wow, already rocking, and we just got in here. What's going on, everybody? Happy New Year. I'm hoping everybody had a wonderful holiday season with the families and loved ones. Hope you guys had a wonderful break. And for those of you true entrepreneurs who are still hustling during between, family dinners and whatnot, I feel your pain, okay? Because I was there too as well, and I'm still there. Just can't give up that hustle. It's in you. First off, I want to welcome you guys back here again. We took a quick break, during the seasons of holidays and the Q4, ending of Q4, just to allow everyone to kind of enjoy a private time. But now we're back again, and we want to hit 2020 really, really, really hard. So I want to again say Happy New Year, guys, and welcome back. All right. If you guys are just hopping on right now, I just want to let you know that I'm Drew. This is Rory. He's going to be our go-to guy today to show you exactly the title, how to start a social media marketing agency with just $84. And he's going to break down how you can do that 100%. But before we get started, we have a few house rules and I want to go through them right now. If you're live right now watching us, what you're going to be seeing is a notification that looks just like this. What I need you to do is to hit get all live notifications and click that bell. That bell will then notify you whenever we go live or send messages. So that way, if either from Kevin's page, you guys don't have to hunt for the live session anymore. It'll just let you know and tag you in there, okay? Also, weekly, we give away giveaways. And what kind of giveaways you ask? Well, ask no more. It's the Kevin David Unfair Advantage, the Underground Blueprint. This is the book that has really changed the lives of many people through the DCS group and through the Amazon FBA group. And we also want to share it with you guys as well. For those of you who have not had the opportunity to pick it up, this book is available, but you can also win it by just coming on to the live and being engaged. Now, how do you win? Really quickly, I'm going to give you the rules. It's simple, okay? To enter, you just have to give this actual post a thumbs up. If you want to give it a heart, we'll take that too. Type in hashtag live or hashtag replay, depending if you're watching it live with us right now, you would type in hashtag replay, type hashtag live. If you're watching it on the replay, meaning after the live has been posted, you can type in hashtag replay. We also love when people ask questions because it keeps us engaged and it allows other people to ask questions as well and kind of create a camaraderie within the community so that way we can all get engaged and help each other out, which is the purpose of these lives, okay? So asking questions, getting engaged in the chat will also help you to enter the win because we go through and see who's the most engaged person here along with the hashtag lives and the likes before we choose an actual winner. So guys, I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions, of course, post it in the group. I see a bunch of beautiful faces popping up right now, which I love, and I want to get straight to it. So I want to allow Rory to introduce himself. For those of you who don't know him, he has years of experience with marketing and branding, and he's going to show you exactly how you can just dominate 2020 with just $84. And this is no joke whatsoever. So Rory, take it away and let them know what's up.
All right. First of all, cheers, Drew. Awesome to be here. What is up, ninjas? Welcome to a new year, new beginnings. All right. So who's ready to hustle this year? Who's ready to hustle? Start their own business. Put it in the chat, guys. Hashtag hustle if you're ready to hustle and start your own marketing agency with $84. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do that right now. Okay, let's hear you, Leo. We're going to tell you, mate. We're going to tell you. Quickly, Chris, I can see Chris Nielsen's having some issues. I think that might just be you, mate. You might want to refresh or reload. Try and get in there. Okay. Hey, wow, the comments are coming in hard and fast here, guys. All right. Look, if my eyes are a bit funny, I'm having a hay fever attack. I've got these 2 Australian bulldogs here that I'm looking after, and they're amazing. So if you want to see them at the end, let me know, all right? But or anything, I'm just having a bit of an attack here. So that's what I'm willing to do for you guys here in Australia, okay? Coming at you, going to show you how to do this right now, all right? $84. So how do you start a social media marketing agency with $84? Okay, well, the first thing you need is MarketerMagic. Okay, so I'm going to show you MarketerMagic now. I'm going to take you through. Really, I'm just going to very quickly go through the functions of it, but I'm going to show you the main function and how to do this. Okay, and I'm going to put a little bit of a spin on it for you. Guys, make sure you're creative. When you hustle, you got to think outside the box. All right, don't just do what I tell you to do. Start there and then back your own game up by learning every single day. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen with you guys now. My entire screen. And do that. Let me know. Oh God, it's doing that.
Yeah, as soon as it pops up.
Yep. Let me know when it comes up.
Yeah, it's being pulled up right now to count down. There you go.
Just a quick answer to you, John. Yes, you'll be able to answer that. I'm going to answer that, but basically, yes, this is definitely an app that can supercharge your agency if you've already got one. Okay, so and I just want to prepare you guys. Myself, I was speaking to our CEO Lewis, who's the creator himself, and Kevin David, who are the creator of this app. It seems to be an echo. Can anyone hear an echo? Or is it just me?
I don't hear it actually on my end.
Okay.
I want to see if anybody else can hear it. Do you guys hear an echo or like a reverb or anything on your side?
I've just closed Skype. That might be what's going on. Okay. So anyway, if it's just me, I can handle it. All right. So guys, this is MarketerMagic. These are our current tools, but please note, guys, that we're about to release 3 or 4 new ridiculous tools in this app. All right. And you just have to take my word for it, because what Lewis showed me last night was totally ridiculous. Okay. And no one else has done it yet. So just believe me, that's coming. All right. But I'm going to take you through this very, very quickly. Okay. So I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but the ClickProof, right? ClickProof is basically a tool that you can use to do little pop-ups on your websites. You know, when, social proof, right, is a big thing, right? You know how if you walk down the street and you see, 50 people lined up outside of a bakery, you're going to wonder why. You're going to be really interested, aren't you? You're going to wonder, why are all these people lining up outside that bakery? That bakery must be really good. And it's likely you're going to try and find out about that, unless you're me, because I'll never line up with 50 people for anything. Okay, but that's just me. Okay, I get the point. All right, I'm not one of those people who sit in petrol stations to save $10. I'm not going to be lining up for 30 cars. Okay, but some people will, and I don't judge anyone who does that. Okay, so look at social proof, right? ClickProof. I'm just going to show you this very quickly. Okay, there are a few different types of ClickProof. Okay, so first of all, sorry, that's my daughter. Okay, so basically what ClickProof is, I'm just going to take you straight here to my website, actually, just to show you, because I don't want to take forever here. Okay. I'm going to do a little bit of a scroll. Come on, don't make a fool of me. Here it is. If you hate money, leave now. That's just a little test that I did before. Okay, so have you guys ever been on a website, say shopping cart or something like that, and you've got, Mike just signed up, 10 people are looking at this right now, and you can get little pop-up messages? Well, that's what ClickProof is all about, okay? With Live Pick, this is a pretty cool tool. Just going to show you right now. This is a campaign I've made before, but the whole point is, right, you can use this to customize an image and personalize an image so that when you send an image to someone, you can actually have their name. You can have like a series of names in a database, and you can send these images out to people, and every single person will have their own customized image in the name. Okay, so that's really, really cool. Email verifier is a great tool. It's just going to strip you of people and illegal, emails that aren't good, people, with fake emails and stuff like that. It's going to help you clean your lists. WorkHub is a very, very cool piece of software for tracking your activities, tracking your team, tracking your staff, helping to track your projects, etc., etc. But today, we've got MiniMe here as well, which is a super cool tool. But I'm not gonna go too much into that. But it's basically being able to create your own custom links. These deep links are really, really cool because you can basically track straight out of an app. Right, so how you get those ridiculously long Facebook links. You can track those links straight out of any app. Okay, most popular apps. Right now, this is what I want to focus on today. Okay, this is ManyLeads, right? And as you can see here, what do you think that I'm trying to target at the moment?
It's a lot of yoga to me.
Yeah. So this is basically what I've been doing. This is yoga. I want to target yoga resorts. Now, why do I want to target yoga resorts and yoga retreats? Because hell, I'd love to go to a yoga retreat one day. And if I'm making money for yoga retreats all around the world, then I'm going to be not only spreading positive cash flow, but come on, I'll be spreading a heap of positive energy as well. Wouldn't you agree? But more importantly, if I'm making a yoga resort heaps of cash, then if I ever go to that yoga resort, surely they're going to put me up for free, right? That's kind of my thinking behind this, all right? Now, as you can see, I've created a bunch of different lists here. For your example, I'm going to create a new one. Okay, I'm going to call this one Yoga India. No, actually, mate, maybe I won't do India. That might just take forever. What's a good yoga destination, Drew?
I know Bali is a good one. Let's see what other good ones that they have out here. I think Bali is one of the main ones that I remember hearing about.
I'm just going to go Yoga Manhattan.
New York City.
New York City. Yeah. No, we're going to go Manhattan, all right? Because New York's a little bit bigger, and I just, sometimes these take a while, which I'm just going to show you very quickly. Okay, so yoga retreat / studio. Okay, or studio. Okay. Manhattan. No, I don't want community board. What the hell is all that about? Just call this. Let's just go with that for now. I don't know what's going on there. Okay. But basically, I'm going to show these leads now. Now have a look at this. I'm not going to wait forever for this. I'm going to go back because it's going to take a while. It's going through millions of data points, as you can see. I'm going to go back here and go to one that I created previously. Okay, so this is Yoga Koh Phang Dan in Thailand, which has 1. Okay, it's apparently one of the leading yoga retreats in the world. Let's go with Yoga Ibiza, all right? It's definitely one of the key yoga retreats in the world, and growing every day. Now, as you can see here, right, I have exported this list. It says it's given me all the yoga retreats in Ibiza. Okay, it's given me their website. It's given me their email address. It's given me their phone number. right? And it's telling me here, very importantly, do they have social media? And most importantly, again, do they have a Facebook pixel? Okay. Now, there are a number of ways right here, okay, where you can approach someone, right? First of all, if they don't have a website, they're losing so much money, it's not funny, okay? You can set up a really simple one-page website and campaign for a business and get customers coming in through the door. You can, if they don't have any social media presence, you can reach out to them and say, you know, how are you going to build a community and a following, especially in Ibiza, if you don't have a social media presence, okay? But finally, the people who do have websites and do have a bit of a social media presence, right, you can see the ones who are doing it properly. That's these guys and these guys and these guys. The rest of these guys here, Facebook pixel, no, are not doing things properly. They are basically, they've got a website, they've got traffic going to that website, and basically, unless someone purchases, if they leave, that's the end of it. There's no retargeting. They're not gathering any data. They're not getting to know their customers better, the people, how long people are spending, what pages people are going on, etc., etc. So they have no way of retargeting their audience.
That's major.
Bad business. It's just bad business. Okay, you don't invest in a website. You invest in a website to get customers, or if you're a big, massive corporate organization, to tell everyone about what a good social company you are. Okay, but the point is, these guys do not have a Facebook pixel on their website. Okay, so I can now show you what I usually do. I'm going to bring up a little bit of a template here. Okay, bear with me. I'm just going to show you. I'm going to do one in real time here for you guys, okay? Show you exactly what I'm going to do. As soon as Google hurries the heck up. Okay. Here is 56. As you can see, I've sent 53 of these emails out already, okay? Now, I have actually created a little bit of a free ebook for these guys. Okay, so I'm not just going in totally cold. I'm kind of giving them a gift. Actually, as you can see, I've actually changed this a bit. So I want to find my other one because I think it's better. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so urgent. You're losing customers and spiritual influence, and a gift for you. Okay, here's my little gift. It's a copywriting book that I'm going to be sending out to every single one of these yogi people. And here's the text that I'm sending, okay? Now, if I can see an email that has the actual name in the email, I'm going to address them directly with their name, okay? But let's say that I don't, okay? Let's try and be a little bit creative about how we're approaching people in a specific target market. Okay, we've got, I don't know how they're taking this, right? Okay, but Namaste to me is a pretty well-known yoga term. I've done a bit of yoga before, you know, yogi entrepreneur. Okay, I'm not going hi there or hello, sir, or something like that. I'm addressing their identity straight off the bat. Okay, yogi entrepreneur. Okay, my name is Rory. I run a digital marketing agency in Perth, Australia, Genie Media. I was checking your website, blah, blah, blah. And I noticed you don't currently have a Facebook pixel installed. This means that you're losing money on every single one of your website visitors because you're unable to retarget them and turn them into paying customers. And being in the spiritual niche, you and I both know that even a single customer can turn into a major spread of positive energy and equally as important, positive cash flow. Retargeting potential customers is the low-hanging fruit every business owner should be tapping into. I'll be more than happy to show you how to set this up completely for free. It'll only take 15 minutes, okay? And then I've given them a bunch of ways to contact me down here below, okay? I'm not just giving them one way, okay? They can reply to my email. They can try call me direct. They can book a call with me, all right? And they can just start a conversation on Facebook with me, okay? I'm pretty available. And then I've just said, oh, by the way, I've also attached a free copywriting ebook to add some value. Hope you like it. Okay, now I think this is important because you've got to be adding value whenever you can, all right? The whole thing about business, you add value, you add value, you add value, then you ask for something. Okay, that's the old Gary V, jab, jab, right hook. Okay, so make sure you're adding value. Okay, now where did I get this little template? I've adjusted this template out of our map program, which we're going to tell you about in a sec. Okay, I've adjusted this template. We basically are giving you all these tools. All right, so if you're not very creative or whatever, or you're a bit nervous or you're not sure, okay, all I'm going to say to you is kick that crap to the curb. All right, here's what you need to be a powerful entrepreneur in today's world. All right, the first thing is you need to have hustle. You got to work harder than everyone else. Okay, business is hard. The second thing is you need to have focus. All right, you can't be doing 25,000 things at once and thinking you're going to get good at something. Okay, and finally, mindset, self-belief, visualization that you're going to actually do this. You've got it inside of you that you can do this. Okay, business is not rocket science. You don't need an MBA. You don't need a major. You don't need to spend $80,000 to $150,000 to go to uni to compete for, with 100 people for one job. Okay, all you need to be successful in business is mindset, self-belief, focus, and hustle. So tell me in the chat if you've got that right now, and let me keep going with this. Okay, so I am going to basically copy this.
Give me 1 second, Roy. I'm just going to give Roy a second while you're about to continue on. Everybody, do you guys get what Roy's talking about so far, so we don't lose anybody? Are you picking up what he's saying? Kind of offering value first. Start with value. Hit him with the jab, 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 right hook, like the Gary Vaynerchuk book. Very classic in business, especially when it comes with agencies and people don't know you from Adam. Starting off with value like that, how Roy did, starting with namaste, saying yogi entrepreneur, I think was an awesome way to just begin the conversation. Kind of a little humor in there, and then offering a free ebook, whether or not they call you back or not. But the fact of offering something free, that much value he's offered right off the bat, I think is very, very powerful.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just doing this in real time, guys, okay? Just to show you, I'm not just making this crap up. All right, I'm doing this right now, okay? Yoga retreats Ibiza, all right? And they're going to invite me one day. I'm going to be on Ibiza, on a beach, sipping martinis, and then going back for a nice sleep at my yoga retreat, maybe a meditate. Okay, so now, I've put that in. Now, the next thing is I was just checking out your website, all right? If you're actually going to say that, guys, please check out the website. Do a little bit of research, okay? Don't just sort of go, don't lie, okay? Check out the website and maybe even, make a comment, okay? So I'm going to go back to here. All right, here it is. That's their website. Have a look at it, okay? All right, the first thing I can see is that, whoa, that's kind of really, really lame. Oh, God. Yeah, but, yeah, look, there's a lot that can be improved with this website. I'm not going to criticize it, but I might read a bit of this stuff. Okay, we would love to invite all yogis across Europe to do blah, blah, blah. Might just find out about Francesca. Well, here you go. Right. After working 16 years as a businessman for retail companies in Italy, Francesca decided to change her life and come to live in Ibiza. Ibiza was always a place that she selected to spend a holiday since 2005, an island where she can find her own balance, a magic island where good energy helps people to live better. Yoga was the reason why she left everything. Yoga changed her lifestyle, awakening her conscious. Okay, here we go. All right, so I kind of know what's going on here, right? I'm doing this quick, guys, okay? But really try and research your prospect and find out a little bit more about them. Okay. So, namaste. Good God, go away. Now, let me make sure I'm spelling her name right, or that's going to be a major negative tick.
That's a real quick way to get a hell no.
Okay. So, Francesca, my name's Roy. I run a Genie Media marketing company in Perth, Australia. Check your website, blah, blah, blah. Okay. It was soul destroying. It really is, guys. It really is. Okay, so, and it was soul destroying. I'm going to give you a little bit of an insight here, guys. Keep the guys entertained, Drew, while I'm typing this out.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, guys. So if you guys are just getting in, we have about 36 people live right now. What I want you guys to do right now, if you guys haven't heard and you want to be in for the running while Rory is finishing up his email to show you, right now to be entered for the giveaway, which is going to be Kevin David's book, which I'll show you in a moment. You're going to be having to put a like on this actual post that you're watching right now. And you want to type in hashtag live in the comment section, because we do check for that to see whoever's putting hashtag live if you're watching live, and hashtag replay if you're watching on the replay. Asking a question, just like many of you are. I see Leo asking a couple questions, and we're going to be going through every single one. So our goal is to hit everyone's questions, especially for those who ask. Those are the ones who are going to get the attention. So Leo, I see you. We're going to get to you, buddy. And a few others, we see you guys as well. Asking questions, staying engaged in the chat is going to be the best way for you to increase your chances for being selected, because we do like to see people involved and really serious about their business. And that's how we enter those folks to win. And if you guys haven't seen it or haven't heard, this is the actual book you'll be winning if you are selected for the prize for today's live. We always allow 24 hours. So that's why we say put in replay for those of you who are at work or can't make it at the current time. And if you do win, we'll be reaching out to you via Messenger, and then we'll be telling you who to contact, so that way you can give all the information necessary to send it your way. It's the Unfair Advantage book, the Underground Play Blueprint from Kevin David, literally explaining how he went from, literally zero to $1 million, multi-million-dollar business. And using the tactics that he's shown you in this book is what creates that unfair advantage. So it was an awesome read. I suggest you guys do the same thing as well. Let's see here. I'm not sure if this notification is still up, but I do want to bring this up to you guys actually as well. This one over here is if you guys are just logging on, it may have disappeared if you're on it for a while, but if you're just logging on, this notification right here should still be up. What I want you guys to do is to hit get all live notifications. That way, whenever we actually do go live, it won't be like spammy or anything, like you're gonna know every time we post something, but every time we go live, it'll let you know, hey, Kevin David's gone live, or Kevin's page has gone live. So what you want to do is go ahead and click that. It will then auto notify you for the next live that we have. Okay. So if you guys have any questions regarding this, let me know in the comment section, and we can definitely help you get acclimated with that. Okay.
Okay. So I'm just about done with this, guys. Drew, thanks for filling in, mate. You're an absolute legend. I love Drew. He's a bloody champion. One of the things I love about working with Kevin David and the guys here is just the family, people surrounded by people who really want to go places, who are really pumped up. So, Drew, that's my big up for you. All right, my brother?
I appreciate you, brother.
Okay, so I've really changed this a bit because, I don't think Francesca's going to be someone who's going to be, really, really inspired by cash flow. Okay, I'm just gonna try and make this a little bit subtle. All right, so I'm gonna, just tell them this is now. I've reviewed this. I've revised it. Okay, so I was just checking out your website and notice you don't currently have a Facebook pixel installed. This means you're losing money on every single one of your website visitors because you're unable to retarget them and turn them into paying customers. And being in the spiritual niche, you and I both know even a single customer can turn to a major spread of positive energy. All right. I just wonder if, cash flow might put some yoga people off. And that is something that you need to always think about, right? You need to evolve as you go, okay? Don't use the same thing all the time, all right? Francesca, I'm inspired by you. Well, why? Well, 5 years ago, I was working a corporate job. It was soul destroying. I was having a really tough time with things. And that's when my wife, Amanda, introduced me to her yoga teacher, Brenda. Brenda opened my mind, introduced me to the power of meditation and living a spiritual life. That's when I decided I want to make more of an impact on people's lives, just the way Brenda had impacted me. I left my 9 to 5, started this business, helping spiritual people have a greater positive influence in the world. More positive influence, the more positive energy. All right. So as you can see, guys, I've actually, found out what Francesca's all about. Francesca left her job. She went to Ibiza. She started her own thing, right? She went out on her own. There's things that we can relate to. There's a reason I'm contacting her, okay? And most importantly, right, I've put a little bit of a story here, and that story is true, okay? That story about Brenda and my wife, Amanda, that's true, okay? So you can't beat the truth, right? The truth means you're more authentic, okay? So that's why I encourage people to target things, right, when they're doing business, to target things that actually get them out of bed and inspire them so that you can talk passionately about where your connections come from and you can make those powerful connections with your potential customers. Okay, so now I'm going to send this, all right? Okay, I'm going to send this off right now in real time. There it goes. Okay, now will Francesca potentially get back to me first time? Maybe not. Okay, unlikely. All right. The point of this, guys, is that you need, right? This is where the hustle comes in. Okay, right. This is where the hustle comes in. It's when I talk about hustle, right, and I talk about starting your agency with $84, right? You got to hustle hard, right? The rough statistics are for every 1,000 emails you send, you might get 1 or 2 replies. Okay? So let's be realistic here. You got to go out in that first month and you got to bust your butt and hustle harder than anyone else to go and start your business. This is hard, okay? Don't send 20 emails and then post in the group or something. Oh, no one's replying to me. Your numbers aren't up. You're not hustling. Okay. Now, in addition to that, you need to have a bit of a plan. Okay. Now, I've just shown you how to do a custom email. Okay. What I want to show you is a bit more theoretical, in a theoretical world where I'm not really recommending this to you, but maybe theoretically you could do this. Okay. Is you could go into a program like MailChimp, right? You could create an audience, right? I'm going to show you this. I'm going to find one of my leads. Okay, as you can see, I can export this as a CSV. Whoops, better select all those guys, okay? Except for these guys. I don't want to bother them because that's probably not going to be right. Okay, so I'm going to export the CSV. Right. And I'm going to go back to, let's say, theoretically, you have an email software like MailChimp where you can theoretically send multiple emails at once. Maybe you might come in here theoretically and you might create an audience. Okay. Why are you doing this? Good God, go away. All right. And this is a really basic software, guys, and this is very, very simple. Okay, very, very simple to use. Create an audience.
I see a few really active folks in the chat, guys. Hop in there because we're gonna be, as soon as Rory's done, we're gonna be allowing you guys to ask questions about any parts of the processes that he's going through right now. That way we can kind of help answer any questions you guys have, and hopefully that'll get people to ask some more questions. Like people normally ask towards the end of the live, and we're not able to get to everyone. So our goal is, once we're opening up for questions, to go through them and start hitting them. I want you guys to at least have your questions in the comments so we can hit them live for you guys.
All right, so this is where, theoretically, don't take my word for it. This is in a really theoretical world, right? Okay. I could create this audience, and as you can see, remind people of how they signed up. Well, they didn't really sign up, but theoretically, they did give me their email because they've got a website, and I can go find that email, right? So theoretically, I can do that, okay? Now I'm going to forget all this stuff. I'm not going to touch any of that right now, okay? I'm going to save this audience. Okay, and now I'm going to add contacts. Import contacts. As you can see, I downloaded that file earlier. I'm going to go CSV here. Okay, that's a CSV file. Continue. I'm going to go to my downloads. I'm going to go here. I'm going to continue, and I'm going to load this in. All right, it shouldn't take too long. All right, I'm going to skip that. Skip that. Skip that. Save that. Save that for now. Skip. Don't need that. Right now, guys, go and research MailChimp and stuff on your own. But this is really, really basic. Okay. I'm going to skip that. Skip that. Skip that. Skip that. Skip. 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 And I might leave that in there. Okay. So as you can see, I only really need their email and their phone number for this purpose. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. What am I? Oh. You just got to make sure you follow all these prompts, okay? And make sure that it's all saved. Then your little blue button comes up, okay? And here we are, okay? And I'm just going to put, I'm going to tag my contacts for here as Yoga Ibiza, because I'll eventually bring this all into a massive list, okay? Yeah, subscribe, continue to review. Okay. All right, blah, 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 import. Okay, so I've imported this list into my MailChimp, right? Okay, it's all in there. Fantastic. Now I'm going to go to my campaigns. I'm going to very, very, very quickly show you something here that I did before. Okay. So, all audiences. Right. Yoga resorts. Copy. I'm just going to replicate this. Okay. I'm going to change my recipients to Yoga Ibiza. Personalize the to field where necessary. Okay, that's if there's a name there. All right, first name. Actually, I might not do that because it doesn't really have that many there. Okay, so I'm not going to personalize that, but obviously we want this to be better. Okay. No, I don't want to chat with you, MailChimp. Okay. Save. All right, and I'm just going to show you this content really, really quickly. Okay. All right. Spread more positive energy this year. Genie Media. To the yogi entrepreneur. Okay, this is really important. This is a personal message from me, guys. Okay, so this is kind of how I'm getting around the theoretical thing of getting people's emails. Okay, And very importantly, these are small lists. Don't go blasting out 500 to 600 things unless you want to get blocked, right? And unless you want to ruin everything you're doing. You want small, little targeted lists, okay? I'm going to, this is basically all that it is. Namaste, yogi entrepreneur. My name is Rory. I run a digital agency. Personal video from me above and a gift suggestion for you below. Blah, 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 blah. Very much the same, okay? Now, if I go out of here, close that, okay? Now I can go out and I can send this basically to people. What does that look like, okay? If I go back into here,
making sure it lands in the inbox and not like the multiple folders they have for you.
Yeah, let's have a look. Where are we? I'm gonna send a test email to myself. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I'm gonna go back in there. Thinking on the run here, guys.
This is the beauty of live, because people get to see the actual real process instead of just seeing the finished product and it being refined. This is what it looks like when you're hunting for these clients of yours or trying to get a lead on. This is the work that goes into it. This is all the hustle literally in live time. So, you know, this is why I really do love watching this and being a part of this.
Don't be crap now, Martin. That's there you go. It's off. Okay. I'm gonna check this in here. All right. First of all, guys, I'm not sure if you see all these things I've signed up for. Okay. I'm gonna show you very quickly this ad copy thing. Right. I have signed up for pretty much every single thing I have ever seen. Right. That interested me. Okay. There's 4,000 emails in here. Right. From the legend himself. Okay, if you want to learn about email marketing, learn from the best, guys. Okay, I have anyone who's ever interested me in anything I signed up for their email. There is that much gold in here. If I wanted to make an ebook about the best subject lines ever, I could literally just rip off 100 of the best ones out of here, right? And or if I want to create an amazing email. I'm not going to reinvent the wheel, right? I'm just going to find something that works out of here. Look at some of these. Call to actions and subject lines, right? They're just out of control, right? This is all free, right? If you want to learn how to do marketing, learn from the best, right? Check out what Kevin Davis is doing, okay? Check out what the big guns are doing, right? Coming back here. Finding my email. This is me, guys. This is my email. Looks safe. Go away. All right. Now, as you can see here, I've actually embedded this email, and I'm going to play this for you. Hopefully, this won't stuff up. Yogi Master /entrepreneur. My name's Rory Mute, and I got your email from some website research that I've been doing around Australia and surrounding regions of yoga retreats because I run a digital marketing agency called Genie Media, and that marketing agency is all about making yoga entrepreneurs. You get it, right? You get it. I'm actually appalled at that. It looks like I'm super, super tired there. But hey, maybe they'll think this guy really needs some spiritual help. You never know. Okay? But basically, that's how you do it in bulk, all right? That's how you do it quickly. Okay, but the point is, you don't want to be, like I said, this is theoretical. Okay, you try thinking outside the box, and most importantly, guys, you got to be personal. You got to know your client, and you got to know your prospect, right? You got to know their problems and their challenges and how they think. I've sent 180 of these out so far. Okay, but I've sent them out 50 in just one-on-one, one after the other by 40 emails. Then I decided maybe I'll try MailChimp. Maybe I'll work something else out. But the point is you got to try things, right? You need to get to 1,000 emails before you can expect to start seeing results. Right? I'm just going to add to that, right? do not expect, right, that you're going to sell someone on one email. Okay? Do not throw your hands up in the air and go, this doesn't work because I sent out 1,000 emails, right, and no one came back to me. Okay? This is where you need to have a follow-up game in place and a strategy in place. Okay? It takes more than one contact to sell someone. It takes more than one contact for them to trust you. And it approximately takes about 10 hours of content consumption for someone to purchase $1,000 out of you. Okay, these are averages. The point is, I'm not just going to. I have all these guys' emails, and now that I have these guys into an email system, my next one is going to be, hey guys, I'm not sure if you got my last email, but here's an amazing book that I've been reading, right? And then in another week, I'm going to send them another email and I go, hey, just want to tell you a little bit about my story in a bit more detail. And then I'm going to send them one a week later and I'm going to say, hey, you know, I hope you've been enjoying my content. Here's another free gift. And then on week 12, I'm going to start calling people, right? I'm going to go in and start cold calling people. I'm going to close them on the phone, right? So that's how you start your agency, guys. And there's one more thing, right? Because this is all, you know, you might think that this is all being a bit complex, right? You might think this is all a bit complex. It's really not, guys. This is about hustle. But what we're offering you guys today, along with this MarketerMagic is $47 a month to start up. Okay? To have MarketerMagic, that's $47 a month. So where does the other cost come in? Right? Well, we're offering you a ridiculous deal here. Okay? And basically this is what it is. Kevin David, I've lost it now. Where is it? There it is. Kevin David is actually giving you the step-by-step process on how to create your own marketing agency. Okay? He is teaching you how to do this, giving you exact scripts, how to get customers easily with one instant trick. But you're getting a bloody phone script here, guys. Right? But most importantly, this is $37.
It's insane, really.
Absurd amount of investment for something of this value. $37, right? When you sign up for MarketerMagic, yes, you will be prompted to join the MAP program. Okay, this is going to take you through. Right, this is going to take you through. See how it says here? Only do this after you have your first client. You don't have a business, guys, until you have your first client. We're teaching you how to do that. Kevin David is teaching you how to do that here, man. Like, I don't know. Is this sinking in, guys? Does this sound like a scam, or is what we're showing you here pretty legit? Because that's basically what I've got for you today. All right, over to you, Drew.
So, are you going for a question next? I actually wanted to say something about what you just had talked about the offer. I put it down below for you guys to see exactly what Rory was just talking about being $37. And here's the thing. You don't have to buy, right? You don't have to buy, right? We're not here to just say, go ahead and buy this thing, right? It'd be great if you did, because the thing is, for $37, if you break that down, right, you can go out and find the information yourself, right? You can go out to YouTube, you can try to figure out your own steps. You can try to figure out our own system for it to try to make things work. But the problem is, when you have something this well laid out for you, and I'm speaking 100% truth, this laid out for you is literally like a week's worth of coffee that you can put in one-time cost for this actual course, right? And even if you're not ready for MarketerMagic, you want to go ahead and start with the MAP program, that's perfectly fine, because you want to go ahead and take full advantage of the MarketerMagic as soon as you sign up for it, okay? But the goal is to not wait, okay? Money loves speed, and when you're in the game of business, see, my partners and I, we started an agency ourselves as well, all right? And we have a totally different niche than what Rory was talking about, we're in the health niche more so, working with professionals. But the thing is, when it comes to the MAT program, having something that can help teach you to pick up the lowest fruit, the lowest hanging fruit, which is massively important. So you're not worried about the entire tree. You're just looking at what you can possibly grab to start. And Rory, what he just did was literally the first step that you got to do. The moment that you get into the MAT program, the moment that you learn all the skills, you have to apply them immediately, or else it becomes just knowledge. Knowledge unapplied is not powerful in any way. Okay, I know you heard that knowledge is power. It's powerful only when applied. So make sure that you guys, once you learn the information from the MAT program, do not get analysis paralysis. Do not feel bogged down by this. What you need to do is apply quickly. And this is what the MAT program allows you to do. For $37, and what Roy just explained to you, for a total of $84, if you add in MarketerMagic, which is all the tools that he just went through. He found out who had a pixel, who didn't. He found out who had a social media, who didn't, so you know exactly how to target your audience. He had a video, he led with value, he showed you how to use MailChimp, and he used MailChimp because, again, you can start off for free with MailChimp as long as your list is between a certain range, right? It's not beyond a certain number. You can use MailChimp for free. So there are plenty of ways to get started for free, but what I don't want you to do is say, oh, man, this is great information, let me get this, but not this just yet, I feel kind of worried. What you need to do is create that fire, okay? Don't depend on your willpower, because that waxes and wanes. What you need to know is understand that in order for anything to work, if nothing changes, nothing changes. I know it sounds weird if you listen to what I said. If nothing changes, nothing changes. Okay, so everything will stay the same if you just absorb the information and go about your day. But what Rory just did was the in and out hustle that many people don't show you is what it looks like once you're done, taking action, finding the person, writing the emails, taking the time to kind of duke out what words to say. And that's copy. That's the skill of copy. And you're learning these things as you go along. It's not easy, but this is what the purpose of the group is for. This is what the live is for. You come in with the questions. Hey, I see Josh, he's popping in. Leo, I see you popping in. I see Diego. See, when they're engaged, people come back after attempting something. They'll be like, hey, Rory, I tried this didn't work. How can I do this? This is the purpose of these lives, guys. Maximize the time that we're here. And I know we're pushing up in an hour with the live. So what we're gonna do now is jump into questions. If you're done with your demonstration, Rory, I'm gonna go through the list. So make sure everyone gets all their questions answered at this time. And if you haven't already, put your questions in right now. So let's get started.